Now that we are familiar with the layout, let's go over the different tabs. As mentioned, each tab represents a distinct object type that you can edit. The Properties panel in each tab will display this object type and possibly have unique toolbar buttons. The first tab is the Scene Objects tab. This is where you will edit objects in the scene such as models, props, waypoints, and markers. While in this tab, you will see green dots scattered throughout your game. These are selection gizmos, and you can use these to select objects in the SunBurn game window. Scene objects are stored in scene files and are organized using scene groups. The second tab is the Lights tab, and its behavior is similar to scene objects. While on the Lights tab, you'll notice light icons in the SunBurn game window. In the same way that you can edit scene objects, you can edit lights as well. There are 4 light types, and each one is manipulated in a different way. Lights are also stored in the scene files and organized using light groups. The Materials tab displays all of the SunBurn materials used by any loaded models. Here you can drag and drop to apply textures, change material values, and enable transparencies. You can right-click on materials, turn on Highlight Selected to help you pinpoint the materials you want to edit. The Custom Effects tab behaves the same as the Materials tab, but it instead shows all materials that use a custom effect file, rather than SunBurn's built-in effect. Editing these values are the same, and you can right-click to convert to different custom effects or back to a SunBurn material. The Terrain tab is for editing the special type of terrain included in SunBurn. It is technically a material, and as such, the workflow is the same as for both materials and custom effects. The Environments tab shows all the scene environments currently loaded, but it is important to note that only one scene environment can be used at a time. Environments store vital information about how the scene is rendered and also scene-specific editor settings. Here you can control HDR, fog, clipping, as well as editor values such as default scale and gizmo icon size. Finally, we have the Tools tab. This tab does not edit any objects, but instead has options and controls for the editor as a whole. Here you can refresh the scene, save all changes, and toggle editor options. This concludes our introduction to the SunBurn Editor. In the next video, we will begin some basic scene editing.